In 50 years, what will people be nostalgic for? Being able to be anonymous online. Excellent point, Tom. I'm over here. Congrats on the MySpace sale, buddy. Thanks. Being confident that the person they see on screen is a real person and not I. Privacy. Even babies are overexposed today. Try lowering your ISO. Follow this guy for great photography tips, lol. Not so great astrophotography tips, though. Social media. Not because it's good, but because whatever comes next will probably suck more. It's called shitter. Flush, and that's another deuce for the gossip toilet. Grandparents will say to their grandkids, when I was your age, I had to get off the screen and actually go to school. Uphill, both ways. In snow. While fighting a pandemic. And dodging mass shootings. At least the air was breathable though. Habibi, come to Delhi. Owning something you don't pay a subscription for. Owning anything outright. Honey, my liver stopped working. Did you forget to pay the subscription again? Edit. Wow, I did not expect this to blow up, is what I would say as my liver self-destructs after another failed payment. We can't afford it. We need at least one of us with teeth. Our digestive system subscription is draining us dry as is. That 1 month when everyone was playing Pokemon Go. That Pogo summer was basically the opposite of the pandemic. 2020 was Pokemon Stay. The number of wild animals that exist and can be seen. They are already on the decline. I already miss seeing hedgehogs while walking home. This is in England, their numbers have been dwindling for quite some time. There'd be more habitats for them if they just shared the hedge. A comment so stupid I wish it was mine. You know, son, when I was your age we didn't have a subscription model to make toasts every morning. We'd just put bread in and toast would pop out. You had to put bread manually, Grandpa? Oh yes, but we didn't have to listen to 3 mandatory advertisements. Oh, and one more thing, we could use any bread we want. Holy shit. Any bread? And it would still toast them? Yep. We could even throw it in the bathtub and end our misery. #X200B, 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 edit. I'm laughing my ass off right now. You are all hilarious, but whoever sent me a Reddit Care Resources message takes the cake. Thanks for caring and thanks for making my day. You guys are great. #X200B, #X200B. Also, if it wasn't a joke and you really care, I'm fine. And yet again, thank you for caring. Oh cool, that's like retro suicide booth. You have chosen slow and painful. Good choice. Movies made 30 years from now. Nostalgia always runs in 20-year cycles. Adblock skippable ads. In the future decade I can see repeatable unblockable ads becoming mainstream in places like YouTube, Netflix, etc. I'm already nostalgic for that. We're heading now to minutes-long ads and this sucks so much when I think of the original YouTube. Keys. Even more specific, vehicle keys. Even more specific, Alicia Keys. Water, probably. Do not, my friends, become addicted to water. It will take hold of you, and you will resent its absence. Well, it'll be 110, so I'm going to say breathing. I'll be 102. TBH, with advances as they are, we might be able to meet up for a drink. So, what do you say? Beers on me, September 20th, 2072. Someone do the remind me thing. I would, but I've got a lot going on that day. I don't need the added stress of being reminded about that dude's drink date. Being able to do basic maintenance on your car without needing a shop manual and a year's salary worth of special tools. John Deere has entered with BMW in tow. Wrong, John Deere was remotely disabled because it detected it was worked on in a non-authorized shop. It's about the BMW, though, where the owner cancelled the annual subscription for seat heating and unfortunately the ignition too. Everything about today's art, style, decor, culture, movies, shows, music and news events. It will seem old-fashioned and from a simpler time, in 50 years. The Netherlands. It'll be spoken of like Atlantis. A utopia of giants, weed, prostitutes, and bicycles. Heaven? God made heaven and earth, but the Dutch made the Netherlands. And even God had to admit, yay, that's pretty good. Easily accessible fresh water. The smell of petrol diesel. They can always buy Dior Fahrenheit. My father used this deodorant for years. He was allergic to all deodorants except this one. I don't know how or why, I have a similar problem. I exclusively use Old Spice Swagger deodorant because I started breaking out from every other brand and scent. And the allergy appeared seemingly overnight. I did not have this problem until I was about 28 years old. I even wrote Procter & Gamble to ask them how Swagger was different from their other products, but they wouldn't tell me because of trade secrets. Did send me a few coupons though. You should see whether they have to abide by FDA regulations for that. I know you don't eat or drink it, but for some reason I think toiletries are also regulated by the FDA or some other government entity. Might be able to get an ingredient list. Also, go get an allergy test done. That may help narrow down what's causing the inflammation. Stable weather. Already nostalgic about that. Privacy. Well, shive it. Nostalgic about that already. Clean air and water depending how things turn out for the planet. If things get better, The Simpsons. Nah, The Simpsons will still be around in 50 years. They'll outlive us all. Snow. My mum speaks about how every winter in the 70s, there would always be massive amounts of snow that would stay around for days. I've only had 2 times in my life where snow has stuck around for a day. The rest of snow days would either never stick to the ground or it'll stick, but it'll melt away within the hour. It's rare that we get snow. God, I remember snow days, where you got a day off from school because getting there was too difficult. No kid where I'm from has gotten a snow day since I became an adult. Last year my kids managed to get a snow day, but the district turned them into remote learning days instead, so they didn't actually get a day off. I don't think they'll ever have a snow day again. I'd tell the school at that point to duck off and let my kids have fun at home or outside. Net neutrality. Coral reefs frown. Early 2000s internet where you could search something on Google and your biometric data and search records weren't sent to 50+ government agencies and data mining firms. Wilderness spaces with little or no human settlement. Slip and slides. Privacy, there's barely any left now. Air and water. Whatever stupid shit is popular 30 years from now. I'm nostalgic for a world without the entire internet being walled gardens. I miss independent blogs. I miss there being hundreds of discussion boards on the internet not all subject to lunatic Reddit admins with political agendas. I miss a world without social media. Among Us edit, why are you booing me? I'm right. A 2-party system in the US. Owning things. Sooner than people might realize corporations will own everything. They are buying all the farmland, single-family homes, tech devices will eventually all be leased, etc. Privacy. Ukraine that is now Russia, or Russia that is now Ukraine. Democracy. Democracy. Being able to drive without having to pay a subscription, on top of $20 a gallon gas, $50 a charging station, possibly a road tax charge, and some other BS. Democracy. Access to clean drinking water. When climate change could have been prevented. Normal weather patterns. Cold weather.